there's so many different dialects in Norway. The dialect that I speak, actually, I speak a combination of 3 different dialects, but it's most heavily on the far northern dialect, which is much more sing-songy. The tone is up and down, and yeah. But what can be confusing for new people learning Norwegian is that some of the dialects are so drastically different. They actually have different words
really?
that mean the same thing. Yeah, like I could say, like around here, if they're going to ask, how are you? They would say, "Hvordan går det med deg?" So hear that tone and hear the words, "Hvordan går det med deg?" Or I'm sorry, "Hvordan går det med deg?" is what they would say here. Up north, "Du, hvor det går med deg?"
Oh, that's totally different. Yeah.
Different tone and different words combined.
Yeah, right.
"Hvordan går det med deg?" "Hvor det går med deg?"
That's interesting.
So it's quite the dynamic language, and I just think it's just a beautiful language, and I'm so proud that I speak it. I only speak English at home with my wife and kids, but when I'm out and about doing whatever I do out there, among others, I speak Norwegian.
I tried desperately I find it really hard to get my mouth around Norwegian sounds. I think I've given up. I think my tongue sits in the wrong position in my mouth to be able to do it, because I always like to be able to like when we're in Drummond, I wanted to be able to respond to people when they said something, which was really disappointing, having to do the Aussie tourist and go, "I'm sorry, English. I feel bad. Sorry."
Yeah. No, but I will say this. Here locally, they were very prepared. Everybody knew, just about everybody knew, because there was a lot of talk about it locally, both through the grapevine, but also in the news and newspapers and whatnot, that all of these people were here for this World Benchpress Championship. So it was kind of cool. There's a little store just right around the corner from where I live. And I had come home after one of the first days there, and I'm like, I'm a little hungry. I want a little snack. So I walked over to that corner store, and it was just filled up with, this was on a Sunday, because as you probably found out, everything shuts down on Sundays here, but that corner store is open on Sundays. So it was full of lifters from the meet. And it was very interesting to hear every one of them speak English. I think there was a couple of guys from Japan.
Oh, yeah. That
had to speak English with the cashier and everything. And so it was a very international town.
It was great fun. I had so many wonderful interactions with locals, including on Constitution Day. We went to it's like a pizza and bar almost directly opposite the hotel, and they made great margarita pizzas, really nice. So we're in there having a pizza and a beer, and the guy at the next table he turned to us and started talking in Norwegian. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm from Australia. And we got chatting, and we had a great chat. He explained Constitution Day to us and a whole bunch of stuff, and it was really fun. Yeah. On my last night, I went back because I was the last Australian to leave. I thought, I'll get one last pizza and I'll have a beer. So I walked out the front with my beer in hand, and it was the same guy from day one there with his family. So we got to have another chat, and he was very hospitable and wanting to, and genuinely interested in what we thought of the town and how the week went. It was really cool.